Lots of thoughts run through my mind. Like, I've been divorced now for 4 years. And so I've been by myself, been single now for 4 years. I've dated, but I think what's interesting is that a lot of people don't talk about life after divorce, and not from a healing standpoint. Like, you go through your healing process, but I think people don't really talk about the adjustments, that you have to go through, like with yourself, especially when you were married or in a relationship for a long period of time. So like in my case, I was so young when, I was in a relationship with my ex-husband, with him since 12, married at 21, divorced at 38. So you're talking about, 20 plus years with one person and never really getting to experience life, and experiencing life as an almost 40-year-old woman now. Well, I'm 41 now. So experiencing life at this point, I realized that I never really took time to get to know me. And after my divorce, the first thing is you want to get back into a relationship because that's what you're used to. I'm accustomed to being a wife. All I know is, being connected to another person. So being by myself is scary. But in embracing this moment, I've really learned to see myself, and not just to see myself when I look in the mirror and see the things about me, but understanding other people's perception of me, and understanding, being open to hear about people's experiences with me. And I say all that to say, I think we go on this journey of self, and we think it's all about learning ourselves and, coming to like ourselves or coming to love and appreciate ourselves. But we forget about learning about our flaws and learning to see ourselves and being open to see ourselves as other people see us, and, being mindful of other people's experiences with us. And so when I think about myself and what I've learned about me, I recognize what some of my flaws are, what some of my idiosyncrasies are. And, even hearing about people's experiences with me, I've come to find out a couple of my flaws in really understanding myself. I am pretty pushy. I'm very demanding. I want what I want, and, I can come across as, being bossy and giving orders. And that's probably what makes me good at what I do professionally. But personally, I have some opportunity to learn to turn that off. This is not a dictatorship or an Amy-ship where I, just get to tell people what to do. I also kind of learned that I can be obtuse at times. I'm stubborn, and I can be bullheaded. And when I make my mind up about something, that's what it is. I have tunnel vision at times. And, I realize from a relationship standpoint, I'm not needy, but I'm clingy. Like, I really want to be around you. I respect your space. I respect your time. But when we are together, we are literally together. Like, I tell my friends often, like, if I could be in your skin, I'd be in your skin. So I think the point of this is, in learning ourselves, we have to really be honest to see the full truth of ourselves and embrace who we are and what makes us holistically, and not, this pretty package of a person that we want to portray to the world and portray to other people, but really reflecting and learning about ourselves in every aspect and every angle to really be a well-rounded person. And, I'm proud of myself for going on that journey and understanding me and appreciating me. And in doing that, I've even found new boundaries and things that I've been able to set for myself, and, knowing what the hard no's are for me, and, where I can be flexible in some things, and, having realistic standards or realistic expectations of other people that I invite and welcome into my life. So I just think it's really important that as we go on these healing journeys and as we go on these journeys to learn self, that we take a really honest look at ourselves. And so that was my thought. And so thanks for letting me share my inner thoughts with you.